Let's talk about some NFL coaches. You know, a lot of coaching carousel going on. A lot of guys getting fired. A lot of guys interviewing for jobs around the league. And we're going to put them into a tier list. So our tiers for today. GOAT, schematic mastermind, just a mind, leader of men, I don't know what you do, and ejecto-cedo cuz. So there's some coaches on here that have been fired. Most of them still have a job. Let's start with Ben Johnson. Where do you want to put the latest Chicago legend?
We're in Chicago. We got to say he's a GOAT.
1 year ago.
Yeah. We got 1 year. We got one playoff win. Let's just
Chicago
put him in
standards.
schematic mastermind.
Yeah, he's honestly the definition of a schematic mastermind. The things he brings as an offensive mind, next level.
Yeah, let's put him there.
Okay.
We got to get to a Super Bowl before we start saying GOAT.
Go.
Caleb Williams has to throw for 4K before we start saying GOAT.
Caleb Williams aside, if you ask people around Chicago, he's changed their fucking lives. He's the GOAT to them.
Sean Payton. Super Bowl champion. Veteran in the game.
If they go to another Super Bowl with Bo Nix, yeah, he's a GOAT.
He'd be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. But that's
I
not
mean,
yet.
Sean Payton's already a Hall of Famer. Obviously, are we going schematic mastermind or?
I think
Just
at this
a
point, mastermind, I think maybe 15 years ago he was a mastermind.
Yeah.
You think he's just a mind? He's solid.
Is he just a mind? Is he? He seems like a leader of men.
I don't think Sean Payton's best quality is leadership. He's kind of a dickhead, but he draws up really good offensive plays.
So you think just a mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just a mind because he's an offensive guy. They have a cool, good offense to take advantage of Bo Nix's skills. Vance Joseph over there on the other side and the GM dropping all those stars defensively. Those are the masterminds.
He doesn't really strike me as a leader of men also too.
No, he's kind of a dickhead. I don't think he's a leader of men at all. I think just a mind is perfect for Sean Payton.
All right.
At one point, he was ahead of the curve, aggressive, took more chances than most coaches 15 years ago. Now he's a little old, passing by a little bit.
Surprise onside kick.
Different back then. 15 years ago, you were a crazy person. Demeco Ryans. Where you going to go with him?
Leader of men.
That is a leader of men.
Yeah. That defense is so fucking ferocious, man.
He was talking on the pregame show with ESPN yesterday, and they were just asking him about the mentality. Heard that man talk for 20 seconds. Started doing push-ups in the house. I was ready to go. I was ready to put pads on and play. Demeco Ryans can fire anybody up. Let's go leader of men.
Okay. Yeah, he's not the play caller there. I feel like a lot of people think he's their DC, but he's not. He's like their CEO, head coach. Runs a nice ship. Everything goes well. Not overachieve. I guess overachieve in the beginning. Just achieve every year. They're always winning playoff games. Leader of men. Pete Carroll.
Ejecto-cedo, cuz. They already did that.
Yeah, he might be ejected from the league. I don't think he's getting another job, is he?
No, but it's time to just listen. You've made a lot of money. Go enjoy that.
You have.
Exactly.
It's crazy he came back for this year at that oldest coach in the league ever. Enjoy your days.
If somebody say, "Hey, here's a couple mil. You want to hang out for about 8 months?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm down."
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I don't even plan to get a second year. I'll take this extended vacation.
How long was his original deal? Do you remember?
At the time too, I don't
Yeah.
know, probably 4 years, probably something standard
Jesus
like that.
Christ, man.
Yeah.
And now he gets it on the back end.
Oh my gosh.
Guaranteed money. He's a genius.
Oh my gosh, man.
Go
He's
buy
a
yourself
genius.
a boat, Pete Carroll.
Facts.
Go fishing.
Zack Taylor.
I don't know what you do.
Yes.
Legitimately, the definition, and I'm so fired up about this. I don't know what Zack Taylor does. It's been half a decade. We have no idea, no answers. Ask the same question every year. What do you do? I don't know.
I honestly don't have an answer for you. I have no idea what his strengths are. I'm sure there are some. Like,
But we don't know that.
I don't know.
That has to be an internal conversation.
Does he know what he does? I don't know.
If I ask Zack Taylor to give me an elevator pitch right now, do you think he has one?
No.
Could he tell me in 30 seconds what he does for this org?
Collects checks.
Mike Vrabel.
Oh, he's a leader of men too, for sure.
Ultimate leader of men. This
Yeah.
is white Demeco Ryans. They're the same coin.
Yeah.
They're both. I will kill people for you.
He be headbutting his players with their fucking helmets on, bro. He's ridiculous.
Mike tells me he has enemies. I'll tell him to point me in the right direction. They're gone.
Yeah. He puts on the pads when evaluating players
Exactly.
and like does drills with them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He test drives his linemen.
that's a leader of men.
That's crazy. Takes him for a spin. All right, next up on the list, Sean McVay.
That is a schematic mastermind.
Mm-hmm.
Low-key. It's kind of goated.
Kind of goes.
He's kind of... Is he GOAT tier? He's kind of one of the best offensive minds of all time. Has a Super Bowl too, so he has the accolade with it. Kind of think this is the best coach in modern NFL history. Post Belichick era, this is probably the GOAT. It's him or Andy Reid.
We've seen a Super Bowl run with Jared Goff. We've seen a Super Bowl win with Matt Stafford.
Several reinventions. Many coaching hires because they constantly take his assistants. This is a modern GOAT.
Put him in GOAT.
Ooh. Like, this is a top 5 to 10 coach of all time.
Well,
I mean, GOAT isn't literally the GOAT. I mean, I'm not going to Bill Belichick up here.
Yeah. Let me see what you can do without Aaron Donald. We're seeing it right now, but
Yeah, what the fuck you mean? Incredible.
let's finish.
Yeah.
Let's finish the job.
Mike McDaniel. See, at one point, schematic mastermind.
Yeah.
He's
Has he
kind of
been
in the
demoted?
middle.
Is he just a mind now?
Maybe, but
Feels
like
fair.
if he had a GM that could actually get him players,
Facts.
Yeah.
that could and just have people who can block. Now we can actually execute my scheme. It would probably look a lot better.
He probably still is a schematic mastermind, but he's been temporarily demoted because he's been done dirty by everything around him. That he can be just a mind.
Okay.
He's certainly not a leader of men. That's the downside, but just a mind is solid for now. Kyle Shanahan.
That's dope.
Schematic mastermind.
I know.
Could be GOAT too.
I think Kyle Shanahan. I understand. Listen, he do be falling apart
Yeah.
in Super Bowls. However, he gets there. He could take us 3 and make us a competent offense/defense.
Yeah.
I think that Shanahan is legitimately the best.
You don't think you have to win to like be a GOAT though?
Yeah, is that the difference? Is it, are schematic? The only difference between a schematic mastermind and GOAT is that they get it done.
Yeah. I think there's a breaker.
I understand that.
Is he the greatest loser of all time?
Yes.
The greatest non-winner of all
Hands
time?
down.
Okay.
Hands down.
He might be the best coach to never win a Super Bowl.
Okay.
Let's make an exception. Again, you could be in GOAT tier. Why not, Shanahan? At this point, you just beat the Eagles. He has to overcompensate and respect you too much.
Yeah.
We'll allow it.
I need a versus with Shanahan and McVay.
I'm not going to lie. Maybe I might mop him up a little bit.
No. Not a fight. 2 whiteboards. Just go back and forth, drawing your best plays. Let's see who wins.
Mike Tomlin.
Leader of men, right?
Probably the ultimate leader of men.
Yeah. That was tough. That was tough. He's a leader, man. That got me fired up.
Listen, man. There might be some people that want to throw him into what do you do? It is kind of remarkable the fact he's in the playoffs every year with no good quarterbacks. If he had good quarterbacks and was still first round exit man, then I'd be with you. The fact that he's driving lifeless corpses to the playoffs, I'll give him leader of men.
Brother, they made it to the playoffs with Kenny Pickett. They made it to the playoffs with 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Mason Rudolph started a playoff game for them. They haven't had a legitimate quarterback in 10 years.
He has nothing to hang on to outside of pre and post game speeches. Leader of men, man.
Matt Lafleur.
Just a mind.
Right? Yeah, right now.
To some
Yeah.
people, you don't know what he does.
He's a fantastic wonderkind coordinator. One of these guys that got their jobs and have earned it. They're always a great offense. There's like 5 or 6 of these type of guys better than them though.
Yeah. So just a mind.
When you're the 5th best wonderkind, not really a mastermind.
You said earlier that he's the worst coach in his division.
Which is crazy because the division is so stacked.
Exactly. So we will go just a mind.
I think he's a 10th best coach in the league potentially. Still being the worst in your division is crazy. That's outlandish. I didn't put Kevin O'Connell on here. I should have. John Harbaugh.
I don't know what you do.
I don't know what he does either.
But he could be a leader of men, too.
Yeah, well,
See,
Lamar Jackson's not being led quite well enough.
Yeah, there's some things that suggest that you are a leader of men, but there's also other points where it's like, I don't know what you do.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like you're leading that locker room too well. Lamar Jackson doesn't believe in you. Everybody's kind of losing faith. You make bad in-game decisions. It's kind of your main job as a CEO. You're not the coordinator. I really don't know what he brings anymore. And it's crazy seeing all these teams twerk for him and want to make him the top priority just because of his name.
I still there's a couple teams where it does make sense.
They're just trying to establish like a baseline level, which makes sense. Yeah.
Sure.
Like the Falcons 100% should hire him.
Yeah.
I guess. I think we say that because we also are no better than the name. But if we feel like the Ravens, he brought no value, it's kind of a tough sell.
Sometimes you just need a new spot.
Sure. That's how you get a Pete Carroll hire.
That's also how you get an Andy Reid hire. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
stuff happens.
Maybe he's going to... Well, Andy Reid's also a schematic mastermind, but it's a little different.
I mean, Harbaugh wasn't also Pete Carroll was out the league for several years and then try to come back.
It's a little different. Andy Reid's a coordinator, one of the best play draws of all time. John Harbaugh's a special teams coach. It's not exactly the same.
Sometimes, it's okay.
Jim Harbaugh. Where are we going, bro?
Leader of men.
Oh, 100%.
What separates the two?
I mean, one is actually fired.
One's a boy.
and the other one, that's the one thing that I know that you do.
He breathes
is
life
lead men.
into his locker room. Yeah.
I've seen him shake up Justin Herbert's shoulder. Justin Herbert stands there real overstimulated. He's leading him, though.
Mm-hmm.
He's leading him all right. Dan Campbell.
Somewhere between. So I think
100%
people,
leader of men.
some people might put him in leader of men,
Mhm.
but like he has a mind.
Yeah.
He's not just like a big rah-rah speech guy and that's it.
Mhm.
He do
Yeah.
be thinking.
He do be thinking.
So
Is it much?
I kind of want to put him in just a mind.
Don't make him his own tier. What are you trying to describe?
A man with a mind, like
Man with a mind. We're getting real simple.
it's somewhere in the middle.
Mm. Maybe he's just like the best of leader of men then. Maybe he just personified. Being a leader of men doesn't mean you're stupid. Like Demeco Ryans also has a mind. He's also a part of that. Mike Vrabel also has a mind. Maybe he's just the ultimate leader of men.
So you want to put him at the top of that tier?
Do you think his aggressiveness makes him the best leader of men?
Would you rather have him to Demeco Ryans?
Probably not.
I don't know.
And nope, he's just a leader
Yeah.
of men. He's pretty perfectly fits in here. Just ahead of these two old farts in the back. Andy Reid.
Listen,
He's a GOAT.
he should be a GOAT.
We're
We're having a lot of conversations right now about him dropping down into just a mind.
2026, he's just a mind. But overall, he has the rings. He has the accolades. He's done this for so long. We probably put him in GOAT just to pay respects. But no, 2026 version is not on the same level.
All right, put him in GOAT.
Yeah.
Legacy placement.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, who did I just put?
I think you have two pictures of Dan.
I
Campbell.
moved Mike McDonald by accident. So Dan Campbell.
Oh, okay.
Mike McDonald.
That's funny as hell.
Oh, that is a schematic mastermind.
Yeah.
Yep, that is a defensive schematic mastermind. Man, I feel so bad for Ravens fans that they lost John Harbaugh. I mean, they lost him for John Harbaugh. And I look in the mirror, and I know I'm next. I know I'm gonna feel the same way with my Harbaugh when Jesse Minter leaves. I've already seen my destiny, and it's not great.
You just see your identity just walk out the door and just go help somebody else.
I see another man living my truth, and his life is terrible.
Mm.
And here I am.
And you know that that's next.
I know that's next.
You
Nick
know that-
Sirianni, last name on here.
Oh, ejectocito, cuz. Bye. I appreciate you though. You did what you did when you could. But when you couldn't do that, you gotta go.
I forgot to put his picture on there, but just know Nick Sirianni's down there with Pete Carroll.
That's
So, but Ejectocito cuz is like at the league. So you think nobody should hire Nick Sirianni?
I don't think,
Nah, someone should hire him.
For
Who?
what? For what?
Who would hire him right now?
The Titans.
No, they wouldn't.
Why not?
What do they have to gain by hiring Nick Sirianni?
The Titans specifically has nothing to lose too.
No, they have a lot to lose. This is
Competency.
their chance to find the next guy.
Competency.
There's
Baseline
a lot
level.
of competent guys out there in the market.
I don't think anybody will hire Nick Sirianni right now to be a head coach for their team. I think he'd make his way probably back into a team and he'd have a role, obviously. But I don't think he's going from head coach to head coaching position.
Okay.
He has to rebuild that.
Okay.